Welcome back to Goldfries. So this is the Terra 15 from level 51. You might have not heard of level 51, but I'm sure you've heard of the brand AfterShock. AfterShock is from Singapore, and if you go to their Singapore website, you will see the Terra 15, and same with the Australia website. Over in Malaysia, AfterShock is named as level 51, and unfortunately this model is discontinued. But hey, since the unit is here, the review will still be on. Over in Singapore, this unit retails at around Singapore dollars 1,800, and over in Australia, the specs is a bit lower, being 1660 Ti, and retails at about 2,200 Australian dollars. Now, let's dive into the details of the Terra 15. Starting off with the appearance, the Terra 15 has a sleek design with orange colored trims along the edges. On the screen panel, there are two trims that are lit in orange color when the screen is open. The panel is held by a center hinge, and the 15.6-inch screen is of a Full HD IPS panel with 144Hz refresh rate. To power the screen, the Terra 15 is spec'd with an Intel Core i7-9750H CPU, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 GPU, 16 gigs of 2666 MHz DDR4 memory, and 512 gigs NVMe SSD storage. Now let's look at the connectivity. On the left is an RJ45 port, USB Type-A port, and a micro SD card reader. On the right are two USB Type-A ports and one audio jack. At the rear, there's the USB Type-C port, mini display port, HDMI port, and a power connector with the exhaust placed on both sides. All USB ports are Gen 3.1. Experience with the Terra 15 is a hit and miss. In terms of screen, it works as expected. The 144Hz refresh rate screen looks good and the color is quite accurate. The keyboard has zone-based RGB backlight, but it is very dim, and the two other levels are of lower brightness and being totally off. The keyboard feels great to the touch with solid keycaps and almost silent in operation. It also has a gentle bump on each key press that is like a brown mechanical switch. The touchpad is large and comfortable to use. Gaming-wise, I have no complaints about the performance. The experience is as what you expect from a gaming system with such specs. I am, however, quite disappointed with the speakers being weak and that it gets drowned by the sound of the exhaust. I like that the exhaust is at the rear. Even though the cooling is mesh covered, it seems that it's not helping that much as the temperature of the CPU does get toasty during gaming. Power draw of the Terra 15 when gaming comes to about 200 watts from the wall. The Terra 15 also comes with a control center where you are able to monitor the system status, change system operations mode, tweak LED settings, and assign macros. Alright, so that's it for the Terra 15. Out of the box, it has nice specs for gaming, especially with the 144Hz refresh rate screen, and color is quite accurate too if you're into doing work stuff on it. However, there are three things that I hope that they can improve on, meaning that these are the things that make it less appealing. First being the RGB LED on the keyboard, of which they are quite dim and they are just zone based. The second thing being the audio, of which the speaker is weak. I'm not expecting laptops to be really loud or anything, but even for a laptop, this is really weak. Worse still, this is a gaming laptop, so I expect it to have more punch. And the output wise itself often gets drowned out by the exhaust. And speaking of exhaust, the thermals definitely need to be looked into. The processor comes to about 100 degrees Celsius when gaming. That's really hot, so hopefully they can improve on this aspect. So overall, I'm giving the Terra 15 a bronze badge. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.